It's Sharon Koenig, your mindset and success coach, and I'm coming to you today on a very beautiful sunny day here in Colorado Springs, and I'm hoping that you are having a beautiful day too. But one of the reasons why I wanted to come on here today was to talk to you about the real reason that you're procrastinating. We think about a lot of reasons why we could be procrastinating, and it has a lot to do with whether we feel overwhelmed or whether we're just tired, but there's an underlying reason why we procrastinate. We realize that with various areas of our life, in our health and our fitness, our relationships, our career, our business, that there are things that we want to do with our life, and we often don't go after those dreams and we don't go after those goals because of this one underlying thing, and it is fear. And this is something that I know a lot about because I really have wanted to do so much more with my life. And as some of you know that have been following me, I was homeless for a really long time, and it really did a number on my psyche. I really felt like there was no way that I would ever achieve anything in my life. It just wasn't meant for me. And you know, when these events happen in your life, you know, they trigger you. These are things that get stuck in our brain. And then we start this internal dialogue like we can't ever have X thing, you know, like a bad relationship, for example. Then you suddenly think that love is not for you. Or, you know, you have this set point for your weight and you believe, well, this is just what I'm supposed to weigh. And other things like these career opportunities or business opportunities. But understand that we often don't go after these dreams or our goals simply because we're afraid. We're afraid of what it means. You see, what we're doing is we're giving the event a meaning. So ask yourself, when you feel like you are not going after your dreams, what meaning am I giving this? And this is something that we can get really clear on when we answer that question. And in that way, we'll be able to answer it and move on. And we can overcome any of our procrastination issues and then create a new goal and go after our new goals as if we didn't have that mental block, as if we didn't have that limitation put on us. You see, what we're doing is we're putting it on ourselves based on our past experiences, based on the past events that have happened to us. So we have to be very careful whenever it is that we're procrastinating. We need to do that soul searching. And sometimes it's not something that we have to do right here and now. When we realize that it's literally preventing us from achieving our goals, that's when you have to literally stop and answer these questions. Like one of my clients, for example, is trying to write a book. And, you know, it's really difficult for her because she's trying to discover why she's not able to get that book finished and why she's not getting it out there. And it really comes down with her own fear of not being able to accomplish the goal, not being able to get the word out. And what if someone judges her? This is what she's thinking. So a lot of times when you're not reaching your goals, think about what it is that's causing this mental block. Is it that you're afraid that someone is judging you? Afraid that maybe you're judging yourself, or that you will be judging yourself if you do this thing? It's not going to be good enough. I know that I have been there so many times, feeling like I was never going to be good enough. I was never going to be smart enough, never going to be pretty enough. And, you know, I really just held myself down for so long. And this is such a shame when we do this to ourselves. So start thinking of something that it is that you want to do, one of your goals, something that you've been thinking that you want to do, and ask yourself, what meaning is it that you are giving it by not doing it, by not going after it? And when we could do this inner work, then it really gives us a great deal of insight. Has anyone ever felt like that? Have you ever really wanted something, but were afraid to go after it? But then you were questioning, why am I not getting this? Why am I not getting the results that I want? This happens a lot with a lot of people, and it's really sad when it happens. So if you have ever felt that way, just go deep and ask yourself, what are you afraid of? Are you afraid of succeeding? Are you afraid of failing? Are you afraid of the judgment from others? Because the judgment is something that will always be there. And we have to build a stronger self-confidence level so that we don't fall into that trap. And that's exactly what it is. By you not going after your dreams, you're literally falling into that trap. So are you writing down your goals? Are you getting some progression in your goals? Are you literally getting some steps done so you can say that you're getting somewhere? Or are you just stopping yourself and you don't really know why? So these are all the things that we need to ask ourselves, but it takes that inner work. And this is the thing that a lot of people are really afraid of doing. They think that it takes too much time. And, we're also busy and we're also overwhelmed as it is. Why would you take that time to do that work? Well, because your future's at stake. Because maybe you want to get that book out. Maybe you want to get your business started. Maybe you might want more results in your relationship. But let's really do that inner work and find out what's missing there and what it is you need to do. Find out what it is you're afraid of. So I hope this really helps and inspires you and really helps you to dig a little deeper within yourself so that you can achieve more. Write down those goals and read them over and over again, and let's see the progression and announce them to people so that you have that accountability, right? And then whenever that fear creeps up, ask yourself, what meaning am I giving it? So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.